Hi, today is February 5th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 196 for the year, A Pier. And there it was, another pier, wondering, what am I doing here? Am I waiting for a boat? An ocean cruiser on which to dote? If I were to go, where would I be heading? To the grave of Otis Reading? What do I want, and what do I seek? And why do I have to take a leak? Now look at me and listen here. I am not that kind of pier. Poem number 197, The Pier. The pier appeared at the end of the pier and peed. The pier was at least 40 years old and should have known better than to do that. A magical gnome appeared from under the pier and said, "You should know you can't do that here. You're not supposed to pee off the pier." And the pier played dumb and apologized, but kept peeing. Then Chaka Kahn showed up with Rufus to defend the pier. "Once you get started," she sang, "oh, it's hard to stop." But the gnome wasn't buying it and said to the pier, "What's up with you? Did you drink too much beer?" The pier kept peeing till the river overflowed and swallowed up the pier and the gnome and Rufus and Chaka Kahn. So take this as a warning and don't be the kind of pier who pees off of piers. Poem number 198, The Pier. They had believed they had no pier until another came along, and they had to admit that they had found a pier. They, meaning they and the pier, formed a union, a peerless duo. The two of them peed off of piers while holding hands and shared ideas as peers, as well as hopes and dreams and fears. Over time, they experienced an expansion of consciousness that they would not and could not have experienced without the help of the pier. They were grateful to the pier, and the pier was grateful to them, because nothing had ever made the pier feel as good as when the pier was with them, sharing struggles and triumphs together. And as the two of them grew, they began to recognize other piers as well. And soon the two formerly peerless piers had a whole community of piers, and they knew that without the pier, they never would have known this joy. Poem number 199, Pier. She peered in on him as he got out of the shower. She gazed at his naked body. She watched him dry himself off. She watched him pee sitting down. She liked that he peed sitting down. She liked that he didn't pee in the shower. She liked to peer when he didn't know she was peering, but she also liked when he knew, and he liked when he knew she was peering too. He didn't like to peer, but being peered at really turned him on. He was happy that she had decided to peer, and he hoped that she liked what she saw. And the last poem of the day, poem number 200, Appearance. A second appearance. Poem number 200, Second appearance. A second pier appeared, a peer of the first, who previously had been thought to be peerless. A peer of the first peer, who previously had been thought to be peerless. A second gnome, I'm going to start again. Poem number 200, last poem of the day, second appearance. Here is the last poem of the day, poem number 200, second appearance. A second peer appeared, a peer of the first peer, who previously had been thought to be peerless. A second gnome peered in on the pier from under the pier, while Rufus, featuring Chaka Kahn, waited in the wings for the pier to get started peeing. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. I don't know if you appreciate me today, but I appreciate you. Thank you.